So it's time to find a perfume that would remind me of Barcelona, and going for Armani this time. We finally arrived at the hostel. For the first time in my life, I'm actually at a hostel, and which is very exciting, very tight, but it's expensive here in Barcelona. And we have gotten ourselves a pride flag, so that is nice. And just wait until you see the store beside the hostel, which is incredible. Okay, so now we have the famous store, which is the LSD shop. It's such a beautiful city. It's old. It's a lot of people, and like it's so many things, all the expressions all the time. It's things happening all the time. So, for example, we were in the market, the known market in Barcelona, which was filled with colors, sounds, food. Being totally honest, I had like this feeling always that like you're so afraid that people is stealing, and it's like you can't fully submit to the experience because you're so scared behind everything. So it's kind of sad because it's such a beautiful city. Good morning, and just woke up. It's so beautiful because it's so much sound. So when I woke up today, it was like I felt everything was alive, like people and everyone is doing something, hearing the trucks, hearing. It's so many sounds. So we'll just wake up to all the sounds exterior from this street we're living in. It's so much life. But now we're going to get some breakfast. So I'll see you there. Okay, so last day we found a very nice restaurant here in one of the little streets. So we're going to try to find this today. So it had like a nice little top, like a veranda. Okay, so now we got ourselves a cup of coffee and we're going to one of the better views in Barcelona, just beside La Sagrada La Familia. So we're going to be looking at one of the biggest, most beautiful churches in Europe, or maybe in the world, actually. And they have used over hundreds or 100 years to build this big cathedral. And then, yeah, we're going to be looking at it, and later then we're going to explore it from the inside. So I'll see you there. This is like yeah, I have nothing to say really. It's just very beautiful. So the church is basically said to have taken over 100 years to build. It was built by Antonio Gaudi, which was an architect who died by getting hit by like a train. And nobody even recognized that it was hit or died, basically. So they thought it was like a homeless person. Yeah, I just feel like pointing out this is like a very sad story that not many people know about, but he actually died like everyone thinking he was a homeless person. So here we have like the only part which Gaudi actually saw before his death, just a little part of the whole, and still having the faith that everything will be finished one day, which it soon will be. Yeah, we're like talking about Picasso. I'm like, yeah, isn't he from Spain? That would be nice. Yeah, he was in Barcelona or something. So when we come here, guess what's the museum right beside the cafe we were going to eat at? Yeah, it was like the Picasso museum, of course. So that was like coincidences or synchronicities or whatever. Like Barcelona, this city has more people than like my whole country in Norway. So it's more people in Barcelona than there is in my entire country, in one city. That's just so mind-blowing for me. Albert Einstein once said that true art is characterized by an irresistible urge in the creative artist. It feels like a portal to see through someone else's perspective. Looking at Picasso art made me, in the end, catch myself. It was as if it sucked me into the paintings and then gave me a weird sensation about the world around me. From not intending to visit the museum, to ending up buying a lot of wannabe paintings. So the museum was great, but now we realize it's like 1 hour and 10 minutes to get to the Parc des Güell. And yeah, we're thinking about maybe taking the metro. We survived and we keep going and trying to find Parc des Güell. It's like 10 minutes, no 20 minutes walking, just a little sightseeing and watching all those beautiful buildings. Now we finally arrived and it's packed with people and it seems as if it's sold out. So we're looking now to see if it's still possible to get into Parc des Güell. It's been such a tough walk because it's like in the mountains. It's fully booked, so if you take anything from this video, and just remember to always book beforehand. I really feel like we're so conditioned because like me and my girlfriend are wearing t-shirts and shorts and everybody else is like wearing hoodies and long sleeves and jeans and stuff, and jackets. Oh, guess who's lucky enough to find a Swatch store in Barcelona. So I will be looking for the Moon Swatch collection. When I was in Budapest, I also tried going to Swatch and order this watch, but then they didn't have it, so I had to like go to another country just to get it. So they had like 4 pieces. They had the Pluto one and the Earth and some others, but they had like the Moon, which is the watch I already wished to get. This is very exciting. I can just take this one and sell it for more than I bought it for. 1 payday's worth of work. I literally love this concept, and it's like a big part of history in the watch world. So Omega is such an expensive type of watch, but Swatch is like more affordable for the ordinary customer. It costs like $300 or something. Here's the mission to the moon with a little depiction of the moon. So here we got the watch. Now I own my first official Omega. For me it works like a symbol, a memory, so that when I get home or soon in my life I can look back at that watch and think of this experience I had here in Barcelona. Bringing it back to the topic of coincidences, it feels like the most valuable and strongest memories I have usually comes from spontaneous actions. A feeling of just getting lost on purpose. I really feel the experience of freedom when I do the opposite of what is expected of me, when going against the flow, so to say. Maybe this is just my ego trying to prove indifferent and its need of uniqueness. However, I think in today's society that it's important to stretch the rubber band of what we call normal. As one of my favorite quotes says, "You're completely unique, just like everyone else." We found a cheap way. It was like getting to Valencia by train first, and then we had to take bus to Benidorm Altea or Calpe, I don't remember, but you have to split it in 2, so we got it pretty affordable. So now we're trying to find a new station and eat some breakfast before this long trip to a new city. I'm so tired. It will actually be pretty nice to get some rest on that train, being honest. So that's it, Barcelona.